Look at your left hand. You're the one moving it, right? For years, the internet's favorite psychological horror theory told us that you're actually a split identity, that inside your skull, your brain is divided into two hemispheres, and if you cut the bridge between them, a mute, independent, completely separate conscious stranger takes over your left side. A passenger locked away in the dark, acting on its own, while your talking brain makes up excuses for it. It's a terrifying thought, but as it turns out, science just proved that entire theory wrong. Back in the mid-20th century, doctors started cutting a thick bundle of wires called the corpus callosum to treat patients with severe epilepsy. It stopped the seizures, but it also stopped the left and right brain from talking to each other. Early experiments showed something mind-boggling. Because the left brain handles speech and the right brain handles the left hand, flashing a word like key to the mute right brain meant the patient would say they saw nothing, but their left hand would automatically reach out and grab a key. The conclusion back then? Severing the wire creates two separate minds in one head, one that talks and one that silently watches. But those early textbooks missed something massive. They mistook a data glitch for a broken soul. Fast forward to recent breakthrough studies. Neuroscientists decided to test split-brain patients again, but this time with precise quantitative technology. And what they found completely blew the old orthodoxy apart. It turns out, cutting the wire does split your perception, meaning the left and right sides can no longer double-check each other's data, but it does not split your consciousness. When researchers flashed objects to the supposedly isolated mute right brain, patients were suddenly able to respond to it perfectly with their right hand and even vocalize what they saw. Despite the data highway being completely down, the human brain still managed to form a single, unified you. You aren't two roommates sharing a skull. You are one single conscious agent navigating two separate streams of raw data. If you want to know just how stubborn your brain is about staying one person, look at a stunning study published in late 2025. Scientists studied a patient where a surgeon attempted to split the brain but had to stop short due to a medical complication, leaving just a tiny, measly 1 centimeter of the wire intact. According to old medical logic, the patient should have been heavily impaired. But years later, fMRI scans revealed a miracle. The brain had completely re-engineered its entire layout. It used that tiny 1 centimeter thread of tissue as an escape hatch, rerouting complex networks from the front of the brain to the back to perfectly synchronize both halves. The brain doesn't just want to be unified, it will literally rebuild itself to stay whole. So, the existential dread is officially over. There is no silent stranger pulling your strings from the passenger seat. Your mind is an unbreakable master of adaptation. Even when its primary bridges are burned to the ground, it will find a way, through subcortical back channels or tiny remaining threads, to keep the illusion of you completely whole. You are not divided. You are just beautifully complex. Hit that follow button for more deep dives into the world's strangest anomalies, and I'll see you in the next one.